I've got the itch to make a brand new altar. I've got some thrifted paints there, some of my own stash, and I'm ready to start putting some energy into some finds from Value Village that I can use for my fall altar. I'm so excited. Join me. The color theme is going to be gold, black, and white throughout the altar. The talk is ticking. Can I get it all done in one day? I've edged in gold. I'm painting one black and one white. And these are cats. And you'll have to watch to see how they appear in the altar. Here's some of the stuff I bought. Here is, in case you didn't hear that bit, I had my finger over the speaker. But this is some of the stuff I bought for trying to create something for fall that will help me get back to the altar. So these are metal. There's one sun and another one there in a feminine color. I thrifted these a few years ago. And then over here is some of the candles I got, the pillars. The glass ball is mine, but I did thrift the base. And there is some more candles, and maybe I'll put a crystal ball in this holder instead of a candle. My husband gave me that wand, and that's got to go into it somehow. But this is going to be my stand-up altar, where my spell book and my grimoire sits down below. So we'll check back when the paint dries from the kitty cats. First goes down the black velvet. Now one edge is better than another, so the bad edge is now at the back. And this was thrifted for a couple of bucks. So let's add on. Now this gold cloth I thrifted a few years ago, and I take it out to put on my round table when I'm reading at fairs and things. It's really quite a nice gold, and I embellished it with the little tiny white buttons with flipped up corners. I don't mind this so far because I like looking through and seeing the little angel statue back there with my ball on it. And I like the idea of the columns, sort of like the high priestess in her card has those two columns on either side. So this isn't bad. Okay, I got my little cats painted, and I quickly realized I didn't like this one in white. So this is black, and then I flecked with a toothbrush and some gold paint all through it. I gave him one little eyeball and some stars. Now those are coming from tarot stickers that I have. So this guy's going to get some once he dries a little bit more. And somehow it might have a mirror in it. We'll see. Okay, things have changed. I finished the cats as best I could, but I wasn't happy with them. I like this much better. So as you can see here, there's the crystal ball at the back, and I've got a masculine essential oil on one side and a female on the other. And here are my two large pillars standing at the back of the altar. And you might hear the phone go off because I forgot to put do not disturb, so try to ignore that. So I've got my sun on the left, some moss and some bark. I've got my high priestess spell bottle on the right, And I've got some amethyst in the shell. And I've got 3 candles because in this book here, Tarot Spells, that I'm trying to work through, the altar should have 3. And that leaves you room then for your book and for any tarot cards that you might want to bring towards it. So I found this snake at Winners yesterday. Really liked it. And I'm bringing in some of my flower essences to the spells. So these are from my garden. And I cut my finger today, so forgive my little band-aid there. So I've got Lady's Mantle for cleansing, fertility, luck. So that's in that little bottle there. I've got some heather here for connecting to the ancestors. I've got this one here, which is my columbine from my garden. And that one is good for guarding. And so that's why that one is there. I've got 2 moonstones here, my selenite. I found this on the property, which is beautiful and white. And I did find some tacks that I had. So that little one there is a hummingbird for the female side. And I have some amethyst and clear quartz and a little bit of heather there. And then it swings into blue and brown tiger eye leading over there. Now if I go around the table here, I've got my pendulum, some orange calcite and a big tiger eye there, and I put a little charm on this candle, which is the sun or the sunflower. And I have my incense burner here for the cones. And here I have spirea, which is really good for bringing wealth to the home. And I have lobelia here, hard to see with the black label. And that is for psychic work and dreams. So if we go around here, you'll see I've got, this is actually one I made for my dad when I was working with him after he passed. And it is violet and jasmine. And oh my goodness, it smells so good. And the other one is a little bit of rose on the other side. Should I be doing a more feminine type working? But I like to keep things in balance. And I'm quite happy with the way this turned out. It seems warm and inviting. And the candles and the sticks, they were thrifted. And I did show you some earlier of all the things that were thrifted. So much of this has been from various thrift stores as well as church sales. The book, I even found that in a thrift store in BC, along with the book that I'm working in. So this is kind of neat. I'll step back up on the ladder here so I can get a better shot. So this talks about choosing the significator. And did I miss a page? Yes. This is some of the first candle, second and third for the words that you use, which I did use in one of my previous videos when I was doing my High Priestess spell bottle. So these are some of the words that are used and how they all fit together. And this one talked a little bit about using the tarot cards, because this spell book is Tarot Spells. And you can see the author there. And it's a good size book. So I'll be working my way through that gradually. But I wanted to invite you to see how I put it all together. And it does seem to be fairly warm and cozy. And I know that what's that fellow's name? Cummings? He said the female should be present on the left side and the masculine on the right, but it wasn't working for me. I needed it this way. So my sun is on the left for the masculine and my moon on the right for the feminine. So everybody, I hope that brings a little bit of fun to your day. This is Lori at Craggy Brook, and this is my new altar for magic. Well, I hope all your magic spells go well, and we'll catch you here again.